What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. We are being a little sneaky, a little quiet because Andrew just got off the night shift and I have a photo shoot at 2 o'clock in Anchorage. He's the babysitter for this little dude while I do my thing, trying to get every minute that we can for Andrew to sleep. Yeah. Oh, you opened it. Good job. So if you followed along on any of our vlogs or shorts, you know that I am struggling severely with my eczema during this pregnancy. It is just getting so painful, so hard to function. So I have just been trying everything under the sun to like lock in moisture. If you have any suggestions for super dry skin, eczema, psoriasis, please leave a comment below. I am dying to hear any other suggestions that I haven't thought of yet. So please let me know if you know anything that works. We're gonna be driving to Anchorage, probably see some wildlife. It's a beautiful spring day, and we'll bring you guys along for that. We did our best. We are in the car. We're still waiting on Andrew. He's trying to gather himself after a night shift, but we are running a little behind, so we're gonna head out.
Shake off the weekday blues, feel your heart thump when you're throwing your hands.
Did I need coffee? My alarm went off. I didn't remember snoozing it. I didn't understand the concept of you starting my truck and what that meant. I was completely dysfunctional.
So cute.
Let's go, put on your shoes. It's a new day to enjoy all the wonder of life. Hey, you, I've got your back, so don't worry any longer. Stand up, are you ready to go?
There's a mountain goat on the side of the cliff. We've never seen that before. Hi, Boo. Hi, do you want to see a mountain goat? Want to see a baby mountain goat? Yeah, super cool. There's just one that's just kind of perched up on top of a couple waterfalls. Kind of a rare sighting. I think it is safe to say it is officially spring. Thank goodness.
What a gorgeous day. Look at how little snow there is around us. There's a relatively little snow. The mountains are still capped. Kat just did a awesome photo shoot at this indoor tropical greenhouse in Anchorage. We decided to go on a little drive afterwards. We were driving down the road and we saw some paparazzi and noticed that there was a super rare to see off the side of the road mountain goat just hanging out. Mountain goat.
Don't be fooled. It's still cold.
It is still
We're
cold.
just dressed like it's spring.
Yeah,
We're in
we wear
denial.
flip-flops in the winter.
So we know that Alaska is a super popular place to RV in the summer.
Yep.
Basically, you can boondock anywhere. The weather, climate is super hospitable. Besides the mosquitoes. Just like
Well,
the
as soon
worst
as summer breaks, the roads fill up with RVs
Crazy.
everywhere. And it's nice because you can boondock in Alaska. No laws against pulling off the side of the road and sleeping in your camper.
part. You have close to 20-ish hours of daylight.
20 showers of daylight?
20-ish hours of
So
daylight.
many showers of
Oh
daylight.
my gosh. So
is-
summer, definitely doable.
Summer doable. Summer,
Winter.
a lot of folks do it. Wintertime, very different. Very, very different. At least here in the valley, Matsu Valley, you're operating things outside, like for instance, on my little flat trailer, just turning the crank. So cold, it broke off. Just plastic and metals become very brittle. But what we see is a lot of people that want to live in the RV throughout the winter in Alaska, they hunker down at an RV park before the first snow and they stay there for 7 months.
But one thing
And-
about RV parks, there's only 2
In our area, yeah.
And
our
that's
area.
including Anchorage too.
There's
There's none in
only
the valley.
2 that will allow wintertime camping. And actually the one on base, they cut the water off. So that's the only way to stay there in the winter is you have no water
and no bathhouses.
No
either.
bathhouses and no drain, no waste, no gray and black tank dump.
Yeah. So you
That's
really
huge.
just go off the grid during the
So
winter.
yeah, you go off the grid. You're I don't know what you're doing. Compost and toilet, pay pump trucks to come out and pump them, pump their black and gray tanks.
And you still
Once or
pay
twice a
full
month.
price though.
Still pay full price. They discount it like $6 a night.
Oh, is it?
So
Okay.
it goes from 33 to 27 a night. So 27 a night to have electricity to plug into, that's a primo price.
Yeah, and that is on base, so you do have to have
That's on
military
base.
access.
And then off base,
There's
the
one in
reviews
Anchorage.
aren't fantastic. I haven't driven past it and looked at it, but they do allow wintertime camping. Unless you're ready to completely rough it in a dry travel trailer, insulate your underbelly, put skirting on your camper, really not move it, or doing any repairs or anything on the outside, that's probably the only way to RV in the winter here. Totally doable. A lot of folks do it. Not the most comfortable. That's why in Alaska you see there are so many RV storage places here, because everybody just throws them in storage in the winter. He's trying to play with electricity.
Thank you.
We thought about it,
Yep.
and we thought 2 under 2, probably not the greatest
And
idea.
2 dogs.
And 2 dogs.
Yeah, but we have done it before in
Yeah.
Colorado,
Yeah.
Utah.
We've done a lot of cold winter RV.
Yeah,
but
definitely say compared to any of the cold camping we've done in other states, Alaska, the like bitter cold wind chill
Yeah, this-
negatives like for such a long period of
Yeah.
time, it definitely seems like this would be the most harsh climate
Yeah.
on a vehicle or RV
Yeah.
travel trailer.
The harshness of the winter and the length of the winter, which kind of makes Alaska not an ideal place for us to RV year round. If anybody watching this is, and what your experience is, maybe we're completely off and maybe it's not so bad at all. Maybe there's little tricks you've learned to kind of help you keep your camper in good shape through the winter. I think it'd be kind of a cool experience to do it a time or two, at least.
So one last thing before we end this vlog. Our last video, I opened up a little bit about a personal matter with our family. My sister-in-law was diagnosed with breast cancer and they have a GoFundMe, which I will link again below in this video. So the last video we opened up for a giveaway. If you donated, thank you so much for those
Yeah,
that did.
thank you.
That's incredible. We do have a winner for the giveaway that gets a bunch of Alaskan goodies from our favorite local and like little small business shops up here.
It's spinning.
Spinning, spinning, spinning.
Called the Picker Wheel.
Heidi. Heidi Taylor, thank you again so much for donating. We will be in contact with you and we will figure out and coordinate how to get your giveaway package to you. If you guys want to learn more about that GoFundMe, I'll link it below so you guys can read up on that family and what they're going through as well. If you are not subscribed yet, please join our YouTube family. Thank you guys always for joining us every single week for these videos. Andrew just got off the night shift, so we've been
Staggering our sleep
yeah.
for the last week and a half.
We've been a couple weeks shy of posting just because it's been a little hectic to get to filming. But he's on day shift now, so
For a while, thankfully.
thank goodness. Until baby number 2 comes, for sure. We'll see you next
Thank
week.
you. We'll see you next week.
Don't tell me to calm down. Look all around us here. Fall. It's easy to see from down here.